Hello everybody, my name is Dragonfly. Welcome to Minecraft. If you guys are wondering what the heck this title means, it's another really big project that might take us about a year as well. Maybe a little longer, depending on how many people work on it at once, how many people we actually get who could take it seriously, considering I'm dedicated to this, and people I can actually get in contact with on at least Snapchat. Because we're building the Raccoon City Hive from the 2002 series of Resident Evil, which is like the very first movie.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here because Jake needs some help, so bye bye.
Also, if anyone knows how to fix this, I need it way deeper than 4 blocks, which is including the bedrock area. Yes, we can build on, but then that ruins the aesthetic of the hive. Well, actually, technically it wouldn't matter. Like, really, why didn't I think of this, Nikki?
No.
Nikki.
Mine.
We could just build the city on top of this hole that I made, and we could just build under the bedrock.
I don't think you can build under the bedrock.
Well, let's find out the fun way, and I'll grab some, let's do concrete for the time being as a test. If this works, I want to see how far I'll have to go before we'll literally have to stop building, because I'm sure eventually we'll just die. Like, guarantee. So if you guys are wondering, like I said, what it is, if you really want to see what this is, I suggest you just look it up. Okay, nope, we can't. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need someone to freaking help me adjust this stupid thing here. This is what's going to annoy me the most, because the hive, I gave a rough estimate by myself. It's like at least 1,000 blocks wide. Hello, Game Slayer. And at least 500 blocks deep, if not about 1,000. So it's probably 1,000 by 1,000, if not a little bigger. But in total area, it's going to be a way bigger. So I guess for now, I could at least start on the house or mansion, which isn't all that hard to make, considering I've seen it in the movie.
Unless you can't do it no more.
What? No, I doubt they got rid of that. Like, that has to be a permanent option, because that's just stupid if they got rid of it.
I don't know, I don't put it. Here's the thing, I knew everything what to do when before Minecraft got this updated, but then now it's got updated.
It's just, it's pretty much a PS4 just got, like, PC stuff. So if we can't build, so here's what I'm gonna say. If we can't build it underground, so if we can't find a way to actually build it underground, we'll have to do an alternative and make the ground elevated compared to what we can actually do. So we'll build the thing above surface. Yes, but then it's not as good. That's what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't be as realistic because we'd have to build more than is necessary.
I'm just gonna search it up.
I tried searching it up on YouTube, and guess what it said? A bunch of garbage with command blocks. Not even kidding you.
We don't even have command blocks.
Yes, we do. I could prove you wrong right now on stream. There is a literal command that says give command block. You could even look it up on Google. They have a command block give, essentially, and you can give it to whoever you wish. Why am I being ooh-wooed? I'm scared. What is YouTube doing? I don't know. YouTube's being hot garbage. It's always been hot garbage. Why are you concerned now? I'm saying this as a YouTuber. How's the COVID-19 there? Well, I mean, we've been in lockdown for the past couple days. Literally, I got a YouTube ad from PewDiePie. Like, thank you for making people aware of this and staying inside. I'm over here like, yeah, okay. PewDiePie. I sent that once. No idea what you're talking about. Anyway, so this guy's is gonna be one of those chaotic videos where if Nikki can't figure it out, I can't figure it out, which I tried using YouTube and all I got was command blocks, replacing blocks, changing pretty much the height built, which I don't really care for. I'm okay with halving it a little bit as long as I can at least get something here, because the hive is such a complex build as it is. But if we have to build above ground, we have to replace all that location with just dirt. And oh my god, that is at least 500 blocks of dirt we have to build. Unnecessarily. So that's why I'm trying to refuse doing that. How do you get the emojis on the video?
I think they did actually get rid of the
That's so dumb! Why would they get rid of that feature?
Oh, Microsoft. Not me.
Not Microsoft, Mojang. Microsoft supports Mojang, but Mojang is its own company. I'm so angry now because this is such a complex build as it is. Like, if you guys were to look up a diagram of everything that we're going to awful this build is going to be and how long it is going to take us. Now imagine that above ground with a height limit. That means we're going to have to half it so bad. So I'm going to hate myself for trying to build this now because we have no depth limit unless I transfer it back to the old version. Why are random people joining? I didn't consent. Settings. I'm making this a private server. If you guys want to join me, you guys have to add me because I am not going to continuously have to deal with this. Like, I'm okay with everybody joining me, but for God's sakes, please. Sorry, I meant to help. No, it's okay. I have this problem too. Don't worry. Let's see. I can't even... You're not scary. Go away. Let's see. I'm trying to think so hard right now. No, no, stop it. Yeah, you want to go down there, buddy? Go down there. This is why I hate trying to do this kind of stuff, because when I really want to do a build, like, I mean, I could technically break the 3 blocks down, and then I could put at least the very bottom layer of it down there, but that's going to be so awful. So in technicality, we could do it, Nikki, but it's going to be a little bit wonky.
Yeah. The only other way I see that we can do is if we go back to the old version of Minecraft.
I really don't want to do that right now. So let's just do the alternative. Let's break 3 blocks down, like come over here. We'll break the 3 blocks down. We'll copy whatever shape it is at the bottom there. And we'll start building from there. Why are you placing the bedrock?
To place it back.
No.
My bad.
No, the potato chip guy, I'm actually like annoyed right now. I'm taking away his privileges. Because it's annoying me because now I have to actually like sit here and baby somebody because I can't do anything else right now.
You want me to put back this bedrock or leave it?
Yes, we need to put back that bedrock because that's like our only actual platform here.
The only thing that can go past bedrock is really just water and lava. That's literally the only thing.
Yeah, rotate. Literally, okay, I start downloading down. It'll be done in a week. Now, I doubt it'll be done in a week since Minecraft really doesn't take that long to download.
Done in at least a day.
A day, depending on your internet. Maybe a couple hours. Okay, so this is just going to be a rough sketch, guys, but I'm going to show Nikki what I saw from this guy's video. I'm not going to say who, but if you guys recognize the video, you'll understand almost instantly why I decided to make the hive, because the concept for the hive is a little bit more of a funnel, more than like a straight-up block. But it's still pretty blocky. So Nikki, come over here by me. So I'm going to do it with the same stuff that this guy did, but I'm going to use it in a gray concrete since it's a darker, you know, thing. So essentially he'll do like a frame of sorts. So, well, I'm just going to make a bad replica.
That's the question, do you want me to do the command block thing?
No, God, no. Command blocks are so painful and I don't need that. We already have a super complex build. Do you see what I'm doing, Nikki? Essentially, this is how we're going to build it, and then we're just going to make extra layers on top and expand it outwards. So, like, the next layer will be like this. Do you see where it's coming?
Absolutely no idea what you're doing. Like,
Okay.
I know what you're trying to do. Oh, never mind, now I understand.
The hive is like this, right? At Dragonfly Master 1324. How do you get the YouTube emojis? You don't, because literally, Jacksepticeye talked about this once. Straight up, people start getting banned for using that crap, so I wouldn't suggest even trying to get the emojis. Also, why are you asking me? I don't even know how to change the blocks in this version of Minecraft. Click the button.
They got banned because they spammed it in chat.
Yeah, which is kind of a dumb reason to get banned from YouTube. Like, they lost their Google accounts kind of banned. If you say that's necessary, I'm gonna smack you. Whoever says that's necessary gets smacks.
Tons of YouTubers already talked about it.
I know, that's why it's stupid how, like, even bots on real time. Oh, sorry, so I don't use it? Yeah, literally anybody who's used any of those have literally gotten, like, lost their Google accounts, and it took them a while to get it back because of freaking bots on here. You need to have 1,000 subs. I'm trying to get there. People lose interest in my content. I don't know how many times, but I really, like, at this point, I don't really care. Like, people have such mixed opinions nowadays. Like, I'm using gray concrete, but it's almost a black concrete, and it wouldn't be racist for me to say that because it's true. Like, if you say I'm racist, you're wrong, and I don't know what you be doing in your free time, but you should really check the definition of racism. I just edit and post. Here's the thing, I don't even edit these videos, so these are all just raw. Why you are a great YouTuber. Why, huh? Why I'm a great YouTuber? Because I use raw footage? That would be an interesting description on my behalf of a channel, because I've never once seen people do that, or at least when they do, it's like, do you subtitle? No, I haven't done the subtitle yet. I don't even know. Again, I haven't done anything to my videos. All my videos are as they are when I make them. Which is pretty much dumb. Also, by the way, guys, this is just a rough sketch of what we're going to try and do. It's going to be chaotic actually building it, but I think once we start at least getting the basic, so Nikki, you might want to keep that diagram as a good reference. But it's difficult. Do you play the God of Wars? I've played the newest one, I should say. I actually have the remastered one on here, which I love. That was actually that's not the first God of War game I've played, but it's one of the ones that I grew up with, or around, because I grew up around God of War, Medal of Honor. Mind you, these are like PS2. I pretty much grew up around N64s, arcades, PSPs, Game Boys, PS3s, Xbox 360s, and then it just kind of got to around this PC. Minutes and I'm editing my subtitles. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Nikki, before we continue digging out stuff, we should probably look at the diagram, because what we're going to be dealing with is currently just the bottom of the hive. I feel like we should get the hive out of the way now, since that's going to be like the weirder build now that we realize we don't have enough blocks for this. Like 3 blocks will get us at least that location down there. So it looks like it's consisted of about 4 or 5 floors. Good luck.
That's three blocks.
Well,
So it would be like half of that little thing down there.
Well, no. So look at the diagram and zoom into the actual parts down there. So it looks like we actually need to build at least 5 blocks for the complete down section, like the bottom section there. So 5 blocks for the little small section. If you're looking, not where the bigger like block and rectangular look. Can I join on phone? This one is cross-playable, so you should be able to. You just have to add my account, my Microsoft account. He's talking about Minecraft. But essentially, Nikki, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna say let's try and do even-ish numbers. But I know there's an unusual. Okay, so do you want to start by like the very bottom of the hive, or do you want to go up, like, let's say, if we're looking at it from this actual diagram, let's say a couple thousand feet from where the bottom level is, which is the little white parts under all the hive. Which one is it? It's the Microsoft Minecraft. Plus, if you're gonna join me on phone, you have to actually add my account, which it doesn't show my actual account, so I'd have to back out and show you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had to back out and show you, so I'd have to back out of the game and then log back into it, and then you can add me and everything. Unless I could show you when I try and do this way. Nope. Okay then. But yeah, see, so these are my cross-platform friends. As long as you have a Microsoft account, you have the actual version of Minecraft. So do you want to start with the whiter bits at the very bottom of the hive, or do you want to start with the gray moving towards the white? Do I play Fortnite? No. Do I have you added? What is your account name? And while you're answering that, I'm going to continue talking with Nikki. No. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Do you want to start with the gray, or do you want to start with the whiter pieces on the diagram?
Gray.
Okay, so do you want to start with like the very bottom section and then work our way up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think for that section right there, we should probably do roughly maybe 5-6 blocks up.
Also, I'm not trying to make this an insult. For some reason, that little hype part reminds me of SAO for some odd reason.
I don't know, man. No, you haven't added me on here, but if you, I know you have me on PlayStation, and I have you added permanently on my PlayStation, so you should be able to join me through PlayStation. If you have it on mobile, just add me with your Microsoft account. Okay, so I think for the diagram for that beginning section, that little like cubicle closest to us technically on the diagram, I'd say either 5 or 6 blocks, and then maybe 5 blocks wide. I want to say that would be best choice.
See, this is odd to do because there's not actual ground here, so it just makes it incredibly odd.
Well, no, because technically the entire place we're going to be able to walk through. Alright. So in technicality, we're pretty much going to be inside the hive. So we're not going to be able to see anything on the outside. If you want to fix that, we can surround us by water. Because there was one, I think it was either Afterlife or one of the other ones prior to, like, the last movie. I think, what was the one before the last movie? I can't remember. But whatever that last one was.
The one before the last or the last?
It's like the one just before the last movie. So it's like right before the Red Queen essentially has mutated flying.
The last movie is Afterlife. So that's the one
No, the last movie is not Afterlife. No, the last movie is the final chapter.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I was about to say, Nikki, do I really need to re-educate you?
I haven't seen the movies in a while, Jake. Like in a really long time.
I don't know, man. Buy the collection, so this isn't a problem, because my mom got me the full collection, and it has all of them, including the newest.
Oh, I can't really buy anything right now. So.
I mean, you can. You just have to wait until your parents go shopping and be like, hey, do you mind getting this for me? If I pay for it.
We don't go out, Jake.
So you're saying you haven't gone food shopping at all? In the past, like, weeks? Okay,
No.
then
No,
I
the
think
last
you
2
guys
weeks, no.
stocked up, but you're gonna have to go eventually shopping, so... When you go shopping, that would be a good time to get stuff done. Okay, so let's see. Should we start with the little, like, square room and then build off the branches, and then we'll continue from there? Instead of starting literally right closest to us, which is that bigger cylinder, I guess?
One moment.
Let's see. How big should we make it? Here, I'm gonna remove this since we don't really need it right now.
Apocalypse.
Is that the one prior to Final Chapter?
I'm pretty sure you.
Here, let me just... Where's my entire DVD case? At this point, I'm triggered. Now I'm actually, like, I'm getting that sense where it's like, alright, I know which one it is, but at the same time, where even is it? Oh god, now I'm angry.
Because Apocalypse is 2004.
2004 is nowhere near that one. The last one I think was made in 2018. It goes 2002, 2004. So most it goes.
2016.
That final chapter's not made in 2016.
Yeah, it is. I just searched
No,
it
it
up.
isn't.
Just searched it up.
It's not made in 2016.
Literally just searched it up.
It's not the right one then. Final chapter was not made in 2016. I know this because I watched this movie in 2018 and 2019.
Then
You know, so
Google.
it was mostly released in 2018 at least. 2016 is pushing it. 2014 is pushing it.
Well, yell at Google, because I can't really.
Google, you're wrong. For the first time, you're wrong. It's not made in
I
2016. Maybe it started in 2016. It was not made in 2016. Edic Games 1, the Game Slayer, I presume. Okay, you're gonna laugh at me when I say this. I'm wearing two Deadpool parts. My like pajama pants are Deadpool. My shirt is Deadpool, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you?" I'm wearing a Rudolph freaking. And by the way, this is my mom's Rudolph robe. It's kind of busted, but I'm wearing it, and I'm wearing fingerless gloves that look like I'm Kavera if I had an orange instead of like what is hers? Fingerless, just straight up leather black gloves. Pretty sure. Also, Nikki, do you mind helping me tear this down?
I'm sorry.
Stop standing still. Do something. So I think what we're gonna do, guys, since this is gonna be so much easier, we're gonna start with the block, and then we're gonna make the 3 pathways that branch off. So I don't know what this third one leads to. That's kind of just going closest to us on the diagram. I play Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. I play 6 Siege, the new Call of Duty, World War II, all kinds of stuff. I play a mix of games. As of right now, I even play For Honor and what was another game I play? 76, Far Cry 5, BioShock, Overwatch, Destiny 1 because Destiny 2 was garbage. Or it's fun and then you just beat the campaign and then you're done. You just give up. Okay, so Nikki, help me clear this out to kind of where the edge is over here, like right here. Help me clear that out both sides. Yeah, I have Subnautica too. So does Nikki. I mean, he doesn't have it right now as of the current moment. I'm actually like taking away privileges from people because I don't trust them. Like, this is one of those things where I'm gonna take it dead seriously. Mess with my stuff and I'll cut you in half. Like, I don't care if you get angry at me. I need to know who you are before I let you do anything, because we're busy. Also, Nikki, why are you using a shovel in creative?
I want to.
Weirdo. I'm just kidding. You have a lot of people. Yeah, like 900, right? Yeah, that's a lot of people. I blame YouTube especially for that one.
What?
I have my friends list.
Um,
I do not remember which email I used for Microsoft. Technically you have to make a new email, and you don't really use Gmail. You actually use something else completely.
yeah, well,
Also,
you don't have to make them. You can use your old, if you ever had like an old
an Outlook. As long as you had an Outlook or a Microsoft account prior, so like let's say you have an Xbox One and you made a Microsoft account, which you're going to probably need anyway, you could essentially just use that too.
Basically, if you just made a Microsoft account at any time in your life and you remember it, you can just use that.
Yup. That. Because Russian. Oh no. I made one already. Well, if you made a new one, that's fine because it doesn't really transfer anything over as far as I know.
I was gonna do.
Also, I think this needs to be more square. This is rectangle.
What was I gonna do?
I don't know. Talk about something.
No, I was gonna do a project on something, but I don't remember what.
I don't know.
You were not involved.
Only on days ending with Y have I been involved.
That have an E.
Does it save to your PS4 even though I deleted Minecraft? It should save to your PS4 when you delete like your Microsoft, but other than that, I'm not 100% sure.
We don't know anything else.
Huh? Yeah, I am busy. You're talking about the party? Because you sent me a message, and I was like, okay, I'll just send you a party invite just to make it easier so you don't have to sit here and type for 30 minutes.
Who bought Minecraft off a notch? 'Cause I don't remember.
Who bought Minecraft off of Notch? Mojang.
Yeah.
Mojang is the company that literally is on the front screen.
Yeah, but they're not the original creators.
I know they're not the original creators. Nikki, I'm older than Minecraft. I should know this. And also, for those of you wondering, Minecraft was made like, I think it was a year or two after me. I'm born in 2002. So if you want to check me, go ahead. Okay, not on, sorry. What do you mean not on? You mean like on the PS4 you just quickly added me? Because that makes more sense if that was the case. I didn't know that one.
2009.
Alright, yeah, so I'm older than it by like 7 years.
I'm also older than that.
Microsoft is the people who help support Mojang. Microsoft is not the people who own it.
Not originally owned.
Yeah, Notch originally is the owner, so when people refer to Notch, you're OG. It's like when people remember the tutorial thing from like back in like 2000. And if you think I'm crazy, look it up. There was a tutorial. I think we actually had one forever. Like before all these updates, we actually had tutorials for a while.
On 15th of September 2014, Microsoft announced a $2.5 billion deal to buy Mojang along with the ownership of Minecraft.
See? So in technicality, Mojang owns it, Microsoft bought Mojang, so technically Mojang still has power over it.
But Minecraft, not Minecraft.
Also, we need to make this more even because this is uneven and it needs to be a square. So we need to add probably 2 blocks. Here, break 2 blocks.
16, 17.
17, we need to make it at least 20, so add 3 blocks over and that's it. Modern problems require modern solutions.
I'm gonna do this. I don't know how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It should be even all around there. Is it like a 20 by 20?
It's a 20 by, it's 25. So you need, so
we need to subtract 5 technically.
Oh, 17.
No. Just subtract 5 from one side and then just get like 20 by 20 should be enough.
Oh yeah, you made it
It's 20 by 20. If we do a 20 by 20, that'll be enough space and it'll be perfect. Yeah, I know it was made in 20. I know it was made in 2009. I was born in 2002. I'm older than Minecraft. There we go, and then just fill that in, and I'll work on getting it to the 20 by 20. Guys, this is why when you start building something, make sure you understand what the frick you're gonna do, because if you don't have like a diagram or something. Like we have a diagram because this thing is complicated. It looks simple when you watch it, but let me tell you right now, for what we have to work with right now, I don't think it's any more complicated. Like, it would have been more complicated to build this underground because we'd have to dig out the underground, or we'd have to remove a bunch of underground and then just put a couple layers of dirt on top of it. And I'm going to be 100% real with you. I would have done it only because I understand how to do it. Nikki seems to be catching on pretty well. Not 100%, but like pretty well, at least. I think it's fair enough to say. Nikki, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But for what we have to do, This can take
Yeah,
us a couple months just to build this thing. It could take us at least at least a month or two. Because we also play other games, so if we get tired of playing Minecraft, a high chance I'm gonna go play Sniper Elite or Destiny or something. Maybe a little bit of Call of Duty and Siege. Maybe some Battlefield.
I barely have any games, so yeah.
Because your storage freaking died. Alright, I'm gonna double check this. Check one side, make sure it's 20. I'll make sure this side's 20.
Messed up.
Alright, it's 20 on my side. From start to finish. So one block over, and that should be 20.
No, there's 20. It's 20 on both sides.
Good. Okay, so here's what we'll do. So, let's say for the main room...
It even looks like a square up top, so...
Yeah. Well, we still want to double check, Nikki. 100% precaution. Alright? And also, I think you actually marked the exact middle, which we'll actually need to know for one of these.
Did I?
Actually, yeah, so hang on. If I remember correctly, this room connects to where the Red Queen is. Which I think I have an idea on how to make the generator for the Red Queen. So keep that one block, like, here. I'll 2 block elevate it. Keep that...
6, 7, 8, 9, down. It's right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it
This
10? Okay,
This is
then.
10.
Let me elevate by 1 block. Okay, so keep that there. That's middle.
It looked good on top, up top, but...
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it looked good up top, and I was like, all right. So here's our middle. So we're gonna build the room before we do any of this stuff. So we're gonna, there's a reason I keep it 1 block elevated, because we're gonna build a block on top of here.
Yeah, that's 10.
Yeah, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make it from once. So let's see. So since this place is mostly concrete, if you guys really want to understand what this movie is like, you might as well go watch the entire series so you can understand why the heck we're building Raccoon City specifically. Because Raccoon City was the first actual incident of this. Like the first real outbreak. The other one was pretty much contained for the most part for a while, and then it escaped. I could join, but I be quiet. That's fine. I don't really mind if you're silent.
Don't grief.
Just don't grief. As long as you don't grief, I'm fine with it. Because as soon as you start griefing, you're going to learn very quickly that that is a mistake, and you are going to learn who I am way quicker than you want to. So Nikki, grab this gray concrete. And just put a layer down. Oh, hi.
I ascended it to the heavens.
You tend to do that a lot, especially in rec.
That's such a lovely.
I just picture the Halo CE theme when you're doing that. Like, I literally picture just...
So you want me to cover the entire floor?
Yeah, we're gonna cover the entire floor and leave that block floating for the time being. There's a reason I'm saying keeping that block floating, because in technicality, they have a floor beneath them still, and technically there's nothing beneath them besides this. This is literally ground level for them, maximum ground level.
Also, apparently I'm Mad Max on here on my PS4.
Oh, I'm so jealous, because I really like that game. Like, I really do.
I was just looking through my games for some odd reason, I don't remember why, and then I saw
You were
Mad Max,
bored.
I was like, oh.
Dude, Mad Max was actually my favorite. I actually played that on Xbox One. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I had so
yeah,
much fun.
I was trying to look for new games to play.
That makes sense.
Because I already completed Infamous, so.
How would you... you know, I'm not even gonna question it. You're Nikki, I shouldn't question anything.
I completed Infamous, and I'm just trying to think.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly... I'm gonna go ahead and continue explaining, because we still haven't...
Go.
I'm-
You can do that. You can do that while I try to think.
Yeah, go ahead and try and get your brain to work again. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make this floor. We're gonna do separate jobbing like we did with this server. If you guys haven't seen this server, there's a bunch of videos left over from like a year ago, and a little less than a year ago of us just building the server and explaining what's going down, showing a little bit more of the server.
Nikki finally becoming an architect.
And Nikki is actually a really good architect. This one really doesn't require architect. I think the only architecture is making that funnel shape for the hive. You know, Nikki? By the way, if you guys are wondering, is the hive actually look like a hive? It really does. I like that name. Is it Surdy or Curdy?
Jake, look at me.
I've been looking at you for the past 10 minutes. I'm also trying to get on the freaking. I'm trying to figure out what we have to do.
I call this as another one of my memes, just ascending to the heavens.
It's not even really meme. There are a couple ones like that. Even TikTok's got stuff like that. The wannabe Vine. By the way, Surdy Kez, but it's spelled Surdy, short for certified. Okay. Alright. Intrigued. Alright. Okay, so let's build this.
Okay. For a second, I almost lost you.
I'm trying to think. Let's do 8 blocks up, just to be safe. From where we're at now, 8 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that room was pretty big. From what I remember. I might also alter a couple things, so instead of it being like just one straight up cannon look, it's not at all gonna be 100% cannon. 7, 8. Hello. Hello, Clarice.
What is this?
That's the Game Slayer.
You know, I have no idea who you're talking about because I'm not
Stream.
I am not on
It's
your
a
stream,
person
that's why I
on my
love
stream who wanted to join us. Now you know,
Oh,
go away.
that. The more you know.
I hate you for making that joke, but at the same time, how have you messed this up?
I didn't mess up. You're going crazy.
Says the psychotic one.
It's just a mental disorder.
That's psychology, Nikki. Now we both know that's not true, Nikki.
Do you want to make a whole frame or no?
Technically that is the whole frame. Now we just need to
For some reason my brain decided me to put like a line down here.
I mean you can, but there's no real point to it because we're gonna pretty much. Am I talking? No, you're not talking. I think your mic might be muted. Because I can't hear you. I can only hear Nikki. Alright. So now we have that.
That looks a lot better now. My brain's not yelling at me anymore.
Okay, so hang on. So, oh god, that is so weird. Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for trying to do this one, but I want to make it even and at least a little bit accurate.
Well, I'll blame you if something
No,
goes on.
okay, so look at the diagram.
One moment.
So, looking at the location that we just built, the small box towards the closest section facing us, not the back side, not the whiter section, the gray section in front of us. The actual the barrier that adds up to, I believe, what would be the Red Queen is actually on this corner segment over here.
Which thing are you looking at?
Bottom near the hive. You know what the hive looks like, right? At least.
Yeah, I know what the hive looks like.
Okay, I'm double checking, Nikki, because you said you haven't watched the movies in forever.
And also, like, I'm pretty sure anyone can tell what a hive looks like, and you can probably
No.
estimate.
The hive doesn't look like this in real time. Like, it has the idea of it, but it's not like that, Nikki. It's way more complex and a lot more hexagons. This isn't exactly a hexagon. Their symbol happens to be an umbrella. So if you guys are wondering what the Umbrella Incorporation is, essentially in Resident Evil, the Umbrella Incorporation is the world's most powerful source of anything. Literally anything. Weaponry, chemical weapons.
Do you want to continue what you're saying to me? So I
Yes,
understand what you're
so
talking.
when you're looking at it, it's angled to the corner of that surface. Which means that goes into a corner segment, not just
gray or no?
gray. The gray closest to you,
or
Nikki,
closest?
gray closest to you on the diagram. So looking at all the gray segments at the very bottom of the hive, the gray segment closest to you where there's a small box. Not the flat ones, not the three-layered ones.
The little long one that's like pointing
Yeah, the
out.
longer one that's pointing towards us if we're looking at it in an actual diagram. Or I should say the hologram, because in the case being, it was a hologram. I know Deadpool is in Fortnite, but it's not Deadpool because I haven't seen a single curse word yet. It's not Deadpool unless there's cursing. Or at least tacos, enchiladas, unicorns. Anyone who's actually seen the movies will understand that reference.
The UK's thumbnail was nice.
Yeah, I noticed. By the way, shout out to UK, even though he has more subs than both of us combined. Freaking UK gamer, or boy.
So I'll bury myself in the ground.
Nikki, no, bad idea. Nikki, get out here.
Forever.
Nikki. Get out here.
Just gonna drown real quick.
Get out here. Fine,
Oh
you,
wait, water doesn't even drip down anymore.
fine, you stay down there and you think about what you've done.
Water doesn't drip out anymore. That's odd.
I think the last time it actually dripped out was actual PC.
You literally just bury me under the ground.
Huh?
Scary.
Okay, so essentially we actually have to use this corner for...
So.
Yeah, so we're... Yeah, we're
Okay,
removing...
good.
We're removing that
I
entire...
was about to say, I feel like you should spell yo.
No, you haven't done anything wrong. I could request you games. What do you mean request me games? Like games to play after this? Because I don't have a whole lot of those games, and Fortnite is not going to be one on my agenda ever again.
Just,
and sure.
Me and you, Jake, me and you can play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games together. Well, 7
As
not
of right
including
now. As of right
7.
now.
this. Yeah. 7 also not including this game.
Yeah. Call of Duty Warzone. No, that's garbage. No battle royales. I refuse to play Warzone for this reason. Nikki, why'd you do that?
Yeah, sorry. My brain was just overthinking something.
Like, Nikki, I get this is a complicated build, but I'm not even overthinking it. Okay. Oh, is it uneven? Okay, no, okay. Oh god, I panicked for a second. I was more concerned about this section right here. That...
This part, this little part,
Huh?
this little area, this bar right here.
Don't worry about it right now. Titanfall. I could play Titanfall. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I could play Titanfall, yes.
So far, the odds, there's one out of 2 games that we can play so far.
Again, you don't have storage.
I know.
And plus, he specifically said
I know.
me.
3.
You too, man. Okay, I'm intentionally doing this really weird design because it's got to be somewhat straight, and it's kind of crappy to try and make this a straight-on build. Like, you guys think I'm really good at building. I am. Am I that good at building? No.
Just gonna cry in the corner.
Nikki, stop. Come on. You're making me more upset than trying to figure out what the block system is in this game.
This is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, and you decided to volunteer to help me, and you're gonna stick with it because I'm dedicated to it too.
I didn't volunteer, you told me to get on.
Yeah, because I said I was needing help, and you actually came on. You voluntold. I'm the only one watching this. For now, you are.
You were also yelling at me to get off Skyrim, and I'm just like, alright.
Yeah, because you've been playing that because you don't know what else to do.
Yeah, and also VR. I've been getting into VR a lot. It's fun.
Yeah, but I don't have one, and I'm gonna pull a you. Say I'm lonely 24/7 for no reason.
I mean,
When I'm very clearly not alone.
you can do that. I don't really care.
Oh god, is this uneven?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's uneven, alright.
Yeah.
I want this to be as even as it can, so I need to move it, I think, a block back.
How did you, how,
Nikki, if you want to, do you want to try and fix it?
no, just
Because, I mean, it is slightly uneven on the diagram even, so, I mean, technically that would have been correct.
So would this have to go here?
In technicality, it would go there, but it doesn't look like that. So from what I could tell, oh, you know what, actually, hang on, screw this, hang on. We'll just do an alternative.
What's the alternative?
Because it's somewhat uneven. Also, hang on. Does the other play Fortnite, or is it you not that don't play?
What? I don't understand.
Could you repeat what you said a little less broken English, please? Stop speaking Runix, because that's how Runix is. No, okay, so legitimately, I don't know if there's actually a spoken Runic. I really need to figure that out.
If I learn how to speak Runic, do I have to teach you?
Yes, because I actually write in Runic. Because I actually can write in Runic.
Is that just the primary thing? Are we just gonna be trading? You show me how to write.
I'll show you how to write in Runic if you can tell me how to speak in Runic, or even Elven for that matter. I'll teach you how to write in Elven if you can teach me how to speak Elven.
Alright, give me like.
I'll give you I'll give you a couple months if you need it, dude. Dead shit. On jaw.
I need to look at something. I need to start like.
I
can
look
learn
up freaking. Huh?
There's Arabic. I can get you Arabic.
I don't really care for Arabic. Like, yeah, cool language. Do I really care for it? No. Sorry, Nikki. I mean, you can teach me Italian. Oh, sorry, I meant to put suppose to put both in the middle.
I mean, that's like the easiest, that's the easiest thing I
Or is
can
it
do.
only you that don't? Nikki, you don't play Fortnite, do you?
Fortnite? No.
There's your answer. He doesn't really play Fortnite either. We played it for a little while because of the new events, and we wanted to see what it was like, and then that was about it.
I play lots of games. It's just like thousands of them aren't installed.
Yeah, you have a lot of things you still need to fix. Okay,
just
so
just so then the game throws away. Other from Minecraft, I have that me and Jay can do together. Rec, which is VR, Arc.
it's alternate view.
Warframe, you race a note to that, and that's Battle Royale. GTA 76 and Rainbow, literally it.
Honestly, I really want to go play 76. Not right now, but I want to go start playing 76 again. But we need to level you up so we can actually go take that bullet farm essentially.
Yeah, we need to level up for like tons of reasons.
I'm leveled up enough. You need to level up.
I need to level up for tons of reasons.
You said
Like
we.
tons.
You said we. That's why I was saying
I know,
that.
I'm about to say me.
Awkward laugh. Also, I have a complete playlist, so if you guys want me to start playing music, I have a complete playlist just of Resident Evil music.
I'm just asking this is just that I'm aware. Did you ever listen to that music I sent?
No, I have yet to do that because I've been busy doing other things.
It's alright.
Literally, I just before I hopped on and everything, I legitimately have sat here for like maybe 10 minutes just trying to find music for this. Like just building. So I have like a literal playlist on my channel, which I have private. A lot of my private playlists. If you guys want to see more baking or something from me eventually, I literally have playlists for that too. Feel free to use those if you want.
I forgot you made a playlist for that.
Yeah, if you guys want to suggest music, just type it in comments, because at this point, I really don't want to,
The music
70%
that's
true.
into, I think is pretty calm. At least in my eyes, that's calm. In my eyes, that's calm is a completely different thing.
Yeah, well, also, like, we have completely different taste in music, so... Or, we have similar and different.
Yeah, 'cause I listen
Hi,
to a lot of
Jay.
stuff that you don't.
My Chemical Romance, for example.
Not as much anymore.
Yeah, you really, like, I've been listening to a lot of Celtic music.
I only remember like 2 songs though.
I played dubstep. What are you making? We're making the Hive from the Raccoon City Hive from Resident Evil, specifically the 2002 form and 2004 technicality, because 2004 had the Raccoon Hive, but it wasn't as visible. So we're building Raccoon City, the Hive for Raccoon City, and the mansion that connects to the Hive, which you see in the first movie. I like dubstep. Personally, I like Skrillex a lot.
Sure, do we need to make a wall?
Well, yes we do, because the diagram even shows there was a
I
wall.
just want to see that's correct there is.
No, I made sure, Nikki, I can eye that crap good. I eye real good. I have 4 viewers, all of them scudding. I'm scudding.
Oh, technically 4, yes. 3 if we're not counting me.
Yeah. You could hear mines to see if it's good, and then block me on my other account. That's not necessary. I'm not gonna block people for playing music as long as you give me the information so I don't get copyrighted. Like, you could literally put the name and the person who made it in the video, and I could just say it, and it's completely fine, because I did that before. And it's completely okay, because I never got a copyright strike, as long as you list the viewer.
I've only gotten copyright strike once from Let It Die.
Hang on. Hang on. Jay, is that the world with the Pac-Man place? No. No, this isn't the server world. No, this is a completely new world. Look, I even named it Raccoon City Hive for this purpose. I'm so angry. I get it's a movie, but it's not always in the server.
Also, Jake, come here. Oh, come here. Alright, do you want to get rid of this part? It's still covered on both sides, but do you want to get rid of it or leave it?
We might as well.
Actually.
Alright, yeah, that looks okay, and then we'll just really need to put, like, a light in here.
Is this uneven to me?
It's gonna be uneven. We can't get a straight block. Nikki, it's an angled build. We can't make it exactly even. We might as well have it all jacked up. I mean, we're not done here yet. I'm gonna probably extend it probably 2 more blocks, so... What are you doing?
I don't know.
Listen, Nikki, do you mind helping me? We weren't done yet. I was still gonna build an entire room over here.
What do you, oh, I didn't know that. Jeez.
No, Nikki, I put that...
Wow, man.
Anger.
Why does this somewhat remind me of the thing in an airport?
The terminals?
The terminals, like it's the part where you actually enter it into the plane,
Yeah, the
like,
terminals.
I don't know what they're called. I forgot.
They're called terminals.
I apologize.
Nikki, you stupid. I was about to say you stupid Wisconsin. Just as a mean joke. I was gonna say we only needed 2 block extension, and then we're just gonna build outward. This room was pretty small when I remember seeing it, so we're not gonna do a 10 by 10. Let's do like a 5 by 5, maybe. I think. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This is giving me server vibes.
The server took us a year. This'll, just to build the hive, it'll take us like a month if we buckle down and actually do work. Okay, so we might have to do a 10 by 10 room in here as well, because The idea from the Red Queen, like the thing that has the Red Queen.
I mean, to be honest, if we really did the same thing, buckled down and did like so much work, we probably could have finished the server in like 6 months. Still taking a long time, but 6 months.
That's still about a month, Nikki. Or that's still about a year,
Six-
sorry. That's still about a
6
year.
months.
So it would have
It's
taken
half
us
a
a
year.
year regardless, is what you're telling me.
It would have taken us like a half a year to actually to get it out.
Oh god, okay, so hang on. One side has to be more extended than the other. Plus we have the city, and
Your mic.
technically it wouldn't be. It's not like a very unique RP. Well, maybe, I don't know if anyone's ever done Resident Evil RP, but it would be an idea for an RP since technically we have to build a city and
or
this.
a Resident Evil RP, that means I'll have to relaunch the thing.
Yeah, you'd have to. Well, we could technically make an uncanon version, or we can get some canon, so I could watch the movies.
Because I remember like 0 things.
So you haven't. You literally are dumbfounded by this.
I have literally like
No knowledge of
literally,
this.
my memory got wiped, basically.
That's not how memory wipes work.
Whoa, everything's gone. Everything's gone.
Your brain cells are lost.
I remember this.
You
I
remember
don't
the
know-
hive?
I remember the outskirts of like what it looked like. I remember this design. That's all I remember.
Yeah, no, but like the design is always common though, because it's similar to that of the form of what it is.
Yeah, after I literally.
I could hear you 2 more clear on PlayStation than on mobile. Yeah, it's because mobile first off is garbage, usually, and it's also not a actual like system compared to. It's like that's like saying it's best to hear PC audio. Yes, it's better to hear PC audio, but do you know why? Because it has better things. Your mobile phone can't withstand 70% of what we got. I meant earlier ago that you blocked my first account. I blocked your first account. No, it's not Jawa. I haven't blocked Jawa. I talked to Jawa recently. He's better behaved. He's way more mannerful, and he knows better now. He straight up told me I learned my lesson way back when.
haven't speak to that man in like 5 years.
You mean young man? Because he's actually matured now that I've talked to him. I've talked to him maybe twice in this entire couple months.
Who was the most recent person to talk to? Not you, Jake.
I mean, really? We had our reasons, and I told him off. If you guys don't know this, we told him off on stream and let him know who was boss here. We let him know who was dominant. Also, Nikki, leave that slightly, because we need light in here. It's so dark. If you can build here, if you're gonna do pixel art, Resident Evil related. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, because I'm really honest here. I've never played Resident Evil.
No, this isn't the game. This is the movie. The games aren't. You've never.
Yeah, the games aren't canon.
You've never. Well, everyone says that the live action one isn't canon. Yet the Russian chick is the best form of, you know, Resident Evil I've ever seen.
No, but I'm saying, because I don't
Good.
think the movies are canon to the games, or the games
They're
aren't canon
when have games and movies ever been canon?
once, but I don't remember.
Once. DayZ is its own game. There's no movies to it. I guess World War Z technically, because they do refer to it as Zeke.
What were he had his own movie?
Yeah, World War Z is technically canon, I guess.
World War Z is canon. They even use the term that they use in the movie, Zeke.
Yeah. Well, that's one. I know there's one in there, but I don't remember what else.
The idea of the wall climbing mechanics on them.
Oh wait, not that.
Lights.
No, other games that like are canon and stuff. That's not.
Huh? Star Wars has got movies, games, and everything. Technically, the Lego games are canon. They just don't have voice lines. Battlefront isn't exactly canon, but it has canon characters.
Okay. Question: are we including as canon like they say the same things that are from the original?
As
Or
long
say
as it,
they're-
I mean,
or
I
say-
guess that would
or
count
say
as a
re-
canon, and I quoted that. I guess that would count as canon if it refers to the movies.
or stuff that's very similar to said movies.
Well, here's the thing.
Or not.
Technically, the comic series is 100% canon. And yes, there is a comic series on Star Wars. You can look up videos of people debunking and talking about them.
Is Tron canon?
Tron? Are you talking about the 2-bit video, like the 3-bit video game? Or are you talking like the
Yeah.
actual... Here's the thing. The 2-bit video game compared to the movies is accurate if you were looking at it from a dot moving around with a line.
PS3 and
Never seen the PS3 one. I've seen the literal dot game, the little pixel game. It's the only version of Tron I remember, and it wasn't even called Tron. I mean, there was a form called Tron, but I never remember it being called Tron.
It's Harley.
Oh, is that Harley?
See the trail.
Oh, okay. It was like, it felt like, because it got on top of my foot, and I was like, why is it, what?
Probably for looking. Sorry,
I mean,
we're all highly
I-
suspicious of water on the floor.
this is one where I'm gonna start questioning it. Would Spider-Man games be canon? Because they use the same villains.
No.
not the same-
In technicality, no, there's a lot of Spider-Man games, yes. Are they all canon? No. There are maybe 2 of them that are actually canon.
But
We're
Well,
talking
then-
about games to movies, are they canon? Like, technically, the games, in my opinion, are not canon.
Or things to its original. So like, what's it called? What's an original thing that was in a movie?
Oh,
Or
that was in a
game at
movie?
first.
A
was
game.
That was not a game or a movie at first. It was something. It was like a book or something.
World War Z. War of the Worlds, because they actually have a game. The Witcher, I think,
Witcher.
was a book.
There was a book. There was a book game. There was a book.
And then
game and
it's the TV series
Oh,
and the movies.
yeah.
Or, well, maybe they will.
What, The Witcher? Dude, anything that has to do with The Witcher, it's the same storyline no matter what. Literally, it's a guy who's paid to go kill pretty much cryptids.
I haven't seen TV shows.
Nor have I, don't worry.
I know.
I haven't seen the TV show. I'm not really interested in The Witcher. I like the music to The Witcher. I don't really care for The Witcher itself.
Oh, me too.
But that's just my opinion on it. Don't take it word for word.
I was about to say. I was about.
I didn't like it at first until like I got into episode 2 and started getting
Jay,
Like, I like
Jay,
the
have you-
game. I like the
Jay,
idea of the
have you
games.
s- Jake, you can also respond back to this question, but Jay, have you seen the Doom novels and stuff, the comics?
I've heard of them. I've never seen them.
I've seen the movies.
Dude,
Doom
the-
has movies?
no, I didn't know that. I was aware. I wasn't aware.
That one I
I
didn't
was
know.
trying
And
to-
also, I feel like the movies would be garbage.
I know there was books.
They are so garbage.
Oh my
I would still watch it, to be honest.
Well, to be honest, it's just like
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
it was like they turned it into real life and they made it like into a video game.
Dude, hold on. Did I just hear you correctly? Did you just say they turned it into real life and then a video game? That's exactly how exactly movies are. Why are you saying that's bad? Literally look at Jumanji. Literally look at Jumanji.
Rest of your day. Okay.
No, what I mean by that is like they will go into real life and then all of a sudden they're like just turn it like straight into a video game randomly. Back to real life.
Dude,
I think
There's
Doom-
one, what is it? Hardcore Henry literally feels like a giant FPS game. It's really
I
trippy.
think-
There's a lot of motion sickness warning,
I think-
but it's a
I
really
think
good movie.
I think the Doom books are actually canon to the game. So
I think
will
the
say
Doom
that.
books would have to. Usually, the graphic novels and the actual books are more canon than games and movies. I personally say
Well-
that, like,
well,
if you're
I'm pretty
gonna talk about Resident Evil, since no one actually knows what's canon, what's not, I'm gonna say the actual movie series for Resident Evil since like 2002 are more canon than the video games, because I don't know which one came first.
Isn't
Everyone
there-
says the
isn't there a
video
Resident
games.
Evil book? Isn't there a Resident?
I don't think so. Let me Google that.
Here, I got it.
Okay,
Don't
well,
worry, yeah.
that's what I keep saying because the first movie came out before me, but in 2002. So same year.
It would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But by the way, you want to hear something funny? The chick who plays Alice in the movies is Russian.
Yo, how are you?
Yeah.
Good? I'm pretty good. How are you?
I didn't know that for the longest time. Like until like these couple of years, I didn't know she was Russian.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, no,
Hello.
she's really good at hiding it, but she's actually Russian. She's from the Ukraine.
Hello, really. I'm good. How are you, man?
So I never knew that Alice from the movie series was Russian. But oh my god, I told my dad this morning. They like literally the form of the movies just made Russians have genetic mutations and already made them more beast than they already are.
How are you?
You made something that's already really cool, crazy, and beast into an absolute nightmare for anything who tried to fight her. You just gave Russians mutations. What have you done?
I know the game's gonna probably come out first, but just keep this in mind so then I don't forget. The first Resident Evil, the first game was released in 1996.
Oh, okay. So it may have came out first, but I still say like the movies are better than the games.
I haven't played all of them. Also, I am going to invite Ghost.
I think the first movie I watched was like that one movie. I don't know what movie it was.
There's a lot of movies.
Girl. Yeah, I'm trying to think that
Uh,
it was like the girls who like they went into an elevator and the girls had to like try to get out and she got like head chopped off.
That's Resident Evil. That's literally the first movie.
hey Ghost, I invited you, man.
Also, the reason I know this is because I literally binge watched all 6 films in one night.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. How am I not shocked?
Well, here's the thing. I love Resident Evil. I've always loved Resident Evil. I don't like the games. I love the movies. Everyone hates the movies because it's not canon. Well, then do you know what actually is canon? No.
The first movie was 2002, so game
I know.
does win. But when was
Game
the
does
book
win.
released?
Probably never. I don't know.
To be honest, this is what I'm gonna say. Even though the game came out first, with the movie, you kind of get like
Yo, what's up, Luge?
You get more in depth. What up, Cruz?
you get more in depth, and on top of that,
Not much.
You got
How
a
you doing?
beast. You got a crazy, awesome, smexy woman.
Wait, what?
We're talking about Resident Evil. We got a big old smexy beast Russian woman.
no, that was mostly the worst time for anyone to do it.
It's worse because,
Jay, do you still hate Fortnite?
yeah, of course I do. Why would I like it?
Because when you used to play it?
That doesn't mean I liked it. I only played it because I had friends who wouldn't stop pestering me if I deleted it.
Okay, so it went game, book, then movie.
Game, book, then movies. So technically
Okay,
game is canon, but I say screw the games. They don't feel canon.
The games are fun to play though.
I've never played any of the Resident Evil games. The closest thing I have to Resident Evil is literally all 6 of the movies, and that's it.
Biohazard's a really good game. I recommend you, if you play one of them, play that one.
What the heck is Biohazard? I've never heard of that one.
Resident Evil
it's
7 Biohazard?
Yeah.
Resident
Yeah,
what?
I got it. It's the one I play on VR.
Oh.
Man, and crazy when you play it on VR.
That one just doesn't appeal to me. That looks like the newest movie if it was worse. Like in the newest form of Resident Evil as of the movie series, they literally have flying demons essentially.
I like the games. They're fun.
Yeah.
That's why I'm messing.
Bruh.
Nemesis
I'm
is
starting
wait,
back on
Nemesis
my
no,
channel.
the Nemesis program is what you're referring to. Nemesis program is the thing that causes like Alice and her friend in the first movie who got mutated, which you'll see in the second movie, trying to kill her, and then he saves her while killing himself at the same time by taking down a helicopter like a beast.
Also, Jake, there was a no. I can say this with great confidence that I made you confused one time with a TV series. Or a
You
TV
have.
reference. With a movie reference. That's
Yes, you have
what it was.
once.
It was Avatar.
Yeah, but that's because I wasn't thinking Avatar. I was thinking other movies.
I'll just like name the Quetzal this, and then you're just like, what?
Yeah, I was like,
I was just like an Avatar reference.
Well, Nikki, here's the thing. I didn't know the name.
Mickey, pass me Mortal Kombat then.
Do we still play what?
Call of
Also,
Duty.
I don't
Which one?
depends.
The one that we used to make videos on.
World War
World
II?
War II?
I still play World War II.
I can't install. Wait, how much space?
Mine, I just don't have Plus.
World War II, Nikki, takes 80 gigabytes minimum.
How many hours is that? 72.
How many?
Thanks,
how much space?
Virus.
Okay, I can download 1 gig.
Try
that's either
the
100 gigabytes or lower.
You can't find any
game.
images for the Resident Evil.
The new one or the old ones?
What do you mean? Okay, literally, you might as well do the logo, the Umbrella Incorporation logo. You can make the Cure and the T-Virus, which looks exactly the same, just different colors. You could try and do Alice if you wanted to.
I say she's the hardest.
No, she's pretty simple. In the game, she has like from the case that I'm seeing, she has dual-barreled 1911s, and yes, that is a real thing. I can tell you right now, that is an actual thing in real time.
Yeah, they're just military guns.
No, they're 1911s with 2 barrels, 2 triggers, and 2 mags. 1911 is a military gun, but they actually have a double-barrel
What type of
1911.
military junk is this? Hold on.
It's not military.
Dual-wield-
What are you talking about? No, not dual-wield. The barrels are literally it's one gun that has 2 barrels, 2 triggers, and 2 mags at once. It is a double-barreled.
crazy.
Look it up. It's a real thing. I'm not even kidding. Literally, Demolition Ranch had a video with a double-barreled 1911. Anyway, but she has. Let me. Here's the thing. It's because
Mickey,
we're all
every
talking.
Every time Mickey would be
Jay.
on my account, he would get kicked out.
You have
of
my
Discord
Snapchat,
because-
correct?
Oh, Mickey would say this was Mickey.
I thought you did. I thought you did. Do you want it so that way I could just send you a picture of Alice so that way it's a good picture? By the way, it's never gonna show my real name, so honestly, y'all could find me. There are like 5 people in the chat. Is there? Because it doesn't show that for me. Just look up Jake Lava 21 or Long Duck Quack.
Weren't they gonna do a FNAF movie but never did? Unless they did, I'm just not aware.
I think they said they were going to, but then they never did. The umbrella logo is the easiest thing, but it's also the best. I love the I actually had a necklace with the Umbrella Incorporation symbol. Concrete will be smoother. Just use the concrete for this one because the concrete is like 6 times smoother.
If you want some more details, go wool. That's all I've been doing.
No, wool is more for texture. The logo is smooth. Unless you want to make it look damaged in certain sections, then just use small amounts of wools and then just concrete.
Is this? I don't think Assassin's Creed canon. I don't think so, right? I don't know.
Assassin's Creed is its own thing. Assassin's Creed is its own thing. It is canon.
Just making sure.
It's also historically accurate to certain extents. Extents, aka Napoleon or King Louis.
I kind of do want to read one of the Tom Clancy books.
Clank Resident Evil 4. What do you mean? What about Resident Evil 4? Are we talking movies or games? Because I don't really care for the games. Nor the animated series, because I haven't seen them at all and I don't think they're that good looking. Overall, I still think my dominance is absurd. Resident Evil with the chick is more canon because smexy Russian lady. Dude, it's true though. It's like if I said look up not smexy. I have a sneeze building up, and it's really starting to annoy me.
Wait, no.
There we go. That almost knocked off my headset. That's how aggressive that sneeze was.
No.
I don't know. At this point, look at this point.
Don't you just watch Sweeney Todd again?
Why? Like I get why, but why?
Do I need plus just to play Minecraft with y'all?
Yes, usually.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
You need plus for
yeah.
literally
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah, Jay knows that like clearly.
Like,
might not
unless you
see right
have-
now, plus.
Here's the thing. It's either you get well, you can't actually. Is For Honor a PS Plus game? Okay, let me change my mind. Hang on.
Well, no.
For Honor. It's not one. War Thunder. You could do War Thunder, Warframe, Warface, and Warship Legends. World of Warship Legends, and I have all 4 of those.
I have one of those. And Rec Room, that's it. Oh, no,
And Rec Room.
yeah.
I actually hate.
Bruh, we've been playing pool with Mafia-style tables. I hate you for saying that.
Okay, wait, question. If I download it, will y'all play with me?
Of course I would. If you get, honestly, you can get World of Warships, literally get any of the games I listed, and yo, I will play with you.
If you get Rec Room, I can play with you literally every day, man.
Yeah, because he's always on Rec Room and Skyrim.
I'm just always on VR in general.
So that is.
Okay. Oh wait, I have a second account too. I have Far Cry Primal.
Now here's the thing: is the second account the one that your brother was on? Because I actually blocked that account.
No, it's like Lamborghini.
Oh. Also, I'm gonna
Nick,
tell you
you
right
should
now.
know
Can
what
your
it
brother
means.
hear me? Can your brother hear me?
No.
Did I add?
Okay.
Did I add?
Leave it
Did I
that way.
add?
Your brother made me so very upset. I actually was like trying to hold back anger.
What did he say?
It's not that he was saying, is that he doesn't know how to take a hint that I didn't want to be in a party. I didn't have PS Plus this time, and he kept spamming invites. He literally sent me 20 to, I think, almost 30 invites in like a matter of like 20 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, I was not a very happy camper, and I literally told him, I don't want to be in a party, in text. And guess what he said?
What?
You should join my party. Please join my party.
Hey, bro, question. Any of y'all have Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
The newest one or remastered?
The demo.
No,
The
I have the
demo.
actual game.
Oh, never mind.
Cause I ain't broke. I'm just kidding. I am broke.
Okay. American Army Proving Ground.
No. It would need to be bigger. It looks off because it's small. If you make it a little wider, yes, it'll be fine.
I'm planning on getting a VR next.
If you don't know this, Jake, but the reason how I do my pixel art is actually that I build
Virtual reality headset.
other worlds. So sometimes when
So when I connect it, I just be like this right here.
hmm
I already build them, so I can them.
Hey, be like this.
So far.
Well, I mean, for here it's good. Like from the smaller perspective, it's good. But if you want it to be super realistic, I suggest you make it bigger.
So, I got a question for all y'all. What is y'all take on Apex Legends?
What do you mean?
You never heard of Apex?
No, I've heard of Apex. What do you mean by that?
Like, what would you rate it? 1 through like 10?
Like 3. Literally, I can go play Titanfall and it'd be 6 times better.
I've never actually played that.
Titan-
and, you know, I'm
it-
kind of mad that I didn't.
No, Apex Legends is just Titanfall 2 if it's a battle royale. That's literally
Yep.
all it is. Just take away the giant titans and give you certain guns and misinterpret a charge rifle, which mind you is an anti-tank, or I should say an anti-titan weapon, because anti-tank is our modern day stuff. But an anti-titan weapon, they use it as a sniper in that game, which is wrong, and I hate the people who made it.
Which actually is a rocket launcher on Titanfall.
That's what I just said. It is an anti-tank weapon, or an anti-titan weapon.
They really brought a character from Titanfall to the neighborhood
Yeah.
crackhead.
Dude, every character from there has some sort of basis. Literally, the one who could phase shift. It's not called phase
Right.
shifting. Yeah,
What are
no,
you
the
calling? What's happening?
Wraith. She's
what about her?
a phase shift. That's all she is. She's literally just phase shifts. So
I mean, she's good in certain situations, though.
no, but that's what she is. If we're talking the comparison between Titanfall 2, because I've had people say that Titanfall 2 and that game have no relevance. I actually about wanted to smack. They
have a
do.
lot.
Everything
made by the
about that
same
game
people.
is made by the same people. It has literally the exact same weapons.
The R308 isn't there? The
R308, the charge rifle, the K-bar, the double
wait,
shot.
It's the R301.
Yeah, the R301. That is an actual rifle in Titanfall 2.
I've memorized like almost every gun from Titanfall 2 now.
Even the Mosin, dude, the Mosin is even in that game.
Mozambique?
Yeah, the Mozambique, that's even in there. That's literally that's literally a primary weapon.
Yeah.
When-
Wraith is just a phase shifter that can just.
Kill Apex just so I get a Titanfall 3.
Yeah, they even said on Twitter, they even announced it. They said, so right now they're not gonna make them until like Apex starts to slow down a little bit because right now they have a really good problem with me. Right now they're gonna slow with Apex, which still hasn't made one.
You know why? Because they don't have money to do it.
There's also still like a ton of people on Titanfall 2. Like a ton of people.
Yeah, I know. Literally, it's because there's no other thing but Apex, and Apex is literally just Titanfall 2 as a battle royale.
What I'm sad about it is that I feel like this is gonna happen to what happened to one of my favorite games all the time. Ghost.
Oh, Call of Duty Ghosts. Yo, don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that. I re-downloaded that. Do not get me started on it.
Okay, to be honest, it was one of my favorite games. It had the best game ever. It was amazing.
Well,
Then they stopped making it because it got too much hate, even though it was amazing.
yeah, you know why people hated the game? Because they don't know how to actually play the game. Literally, I made a post on Moot. Hang on. I made a post on Moot. And I'm not even kidding. If you guys followed me on Moot and you saw that post, it had about 300... Moot. M-O-O-T.
Oh yeah, I got that.
So, I made a post about it, like, I think it was like a year ago. Let me pull up the post and tell you how many reads in total I had from it. In a matter of like a couple days, that was a really popular post in a matter of like 3 days. Not even.
Yo, if I get plus again, we're hopping back on World War II. We have to.
I'm already on there, dude. I'm already getting gold guns, dude.
I need to re-download it, man.
Yeah, but first off, you need to get your freaking system fixed, your storage.
I can re-download one game that's under 100.
1 year ago, 245 reads, 40 upvotes, 3 downvotes, 22 comments. And the comments went something like this: one of my favorite CODs, won my first game battle wager match on this game, and was hooked on competitive play ever since. 'Twas the start of me. And I literally said, I tell you what this is, the best. I don't get why people hate it. People are obviously trash at the game. And I literally said that, and then someone specifically said, someone who there was so many people commenting, but there was one person that just made me so sad.
What
One
did
of
you
them.
say?
So I've got to find it. Hang on.
Hey, question. What's your name on here so I can follow you?
Leviathan Lord 356.
Okay, how about you just add me? My name's simple. It's D's Nuts 223.
Well, hold on. So literally, here's what he said. You messed up, you got it for the wrong console. I said, screw Xbox, you have to buy gold for that, and I'd rather have a PS4, it's cheaper anyway. If you guys want evidence on this, I didn't block your account. I haven't blocked anyone in the past 20 minutes.
I've played Ghost. I have it on Xbox. I've never played it on PS4.
It's fun on PS4. But I say screw Xbox because for some reason it's really expensive. Like I had an Xbox and I had to actually like I was really concerned because when I played it or not hang on. When I had Xbox, the first time I had it, I legitimately had like no reason to have to spend, like, I was gonna play Minecraft, and everyone knows by now that can be a single player game. It told me I had to get Xbox Gold before I could play it as a single player game.
Bruh, that's what I hate about Xbox.
I
'cause
kid
have
you
to have
not.
gold.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, if you play Xbox, cool, you got money. But I don't have money, I don't have dough. So when you say, get an Xbox, are you gonna pay for the PS Plus, ladies and gentlemen?
You mean the Xbox?
No, I'll pay for the Xbox, but y'all gotta pay for the live. No, so the
Yeah.
live is free, you gotta pay for the gold.
Bruh, I haven't been on Brawlhalla in a minute.
Screw
I honestly
Valhalla.
don't-
It's just Overwatch, it's just an Overwatch ripoff.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You
don't
hit the
know
wrong
what my
game.
next game
No,
is.
I'm thinking
But-
Brawlhalla.
Yeah, bro. I know what I know which game you're talking about.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different game. Never mind. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of, what was that other one that looks kind of like Overwatch?
Super Smash?
No, Nick.
What are you talking about? Like,
Paladins.
what do you-
Paladins.
Yeah, that was.
That's an
a
Overwatch ripoff.
I'm actually a fan of it.
It was a fun game, but Paladins is just like, it's just Overwatch with different characters, different names, and slightly different abilities. It's like when people say Terraria came before Minecraft. Lies.
Bro, I'm seriously.
Huh?
I want to grind on Call of Duty.
I mean, from what I remember, there's no white on the outside of it.
I'm doing it on this. I'm doing it on the image, and I'm thinking the white is a part of it. I did not realize
No. Okay, so for the middle section, I don't remember there being white there either. I think it was like one, so I think you have the middle section wrong. Like off the top of my head, my body says that's wrong, but at the same time, it looks right.
it's how the image was.
Are you sure are you looking at the Minecraft image or you're looking at the real image?
The grid image. Like the grid is all drawn out.
Oh, why would you look at the grid stuff? Don't look at that stuff. That throws you off. Oh, look at the actual images. Like I'm using an actual diagram for the entire movie. I'm using the actual diagram to build this. Because it shows everything. The mansion, Raccoon City, it even shows the walls. Very roughly though. So it's a rough sketch and it's a rough idea. So I have to guesstimate 70% of this build. But I have an idea on how it's supposed to be laid out.
Wait, I still think I'm the oldest one in this party.
How old are you?
17.
Same here. What year were you born?
03.
2002. I'm older by 1 year.
Ah, fuck. Jake's older than me by 1 year. Well, at least I'm older than Nikki.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're older than Nikki, but we still outdate you in music.
Not
And
really.
movies. Okay.
Okay, if we want to go new school rap, I
No.
would beat you, but
Do
you
not
would
say
have to
new
get
school.
your stream.
All the newer stuff is garbage. Modern day rap sucks.
Nah, not really, because I have one song that goes hard.
Tupac does better than most of our modern day rappers, but guess who started rap off great? Tupac.
Biggie and Tupac was two of the
Tupac, Biggie.
greatest. NWA.
I gotta remove this light. I gotta remove this light.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just make that black. And that should be. That's what I was saying. That looks way better. I'm looking at it from a distance because that's I imagine it. I'm imagining.
Preston, tone it down a bit.
Huh?
Very loud.
Okay. Yeah, no, I understand.
In Mortal Kombat 11.
Jake, remember when I made a whole, like Hall 3 aquarium?
Oh yeah, I
The story
remember that.
mode was
Oh
easy, but
god,
Stupid.
They were real good, dude. I love
those are really good. I might go actually end up playing some freaking For Honor. Very tempted to anyway.
Very
Okay, so question. What should be the next game I get, honestly?
You should get PS Plus.
I'm planning on getting that. Just let me get some money on.
Well, then don't buy a game. Get PS Plus and then buy a game. Or if you can do it both at the same time, do it.
Okay, but what game? I'm honestly thinking about getting Black Ops 4 and maybe the new Call of
No. If you're gonna get Black Ops 4, no. If you're gonna get Black Ops 4, you have to play Black Ops 4 before you play Black Ops 3.
I've played Black Ops 3 and 4 with y'all. Cause
I
that's
know.
how I met you, cause you had jumped out the window on Nuketown and hit me with a nasty no scope, and I got mad and left.
Oh god, I don't remember that.
I think it was on stream too, because that's when I told you I was gonna start a YouTube channel.
Oh god, that was forever ago. Oh,
Wait,
nostalgia.
Wasn't Ghost the one that scared you on Ghost? Like on the
No.
game Ghost?
No.
Never was.
Cause
I can't
remember
remember.
My account was Ghost Cruise 8 back
Yeah,
then.
you weren't the
And I
person
got
that.
my new account.
No, there was a person who I legitimately played Call of Duty Ghost with, who could scare me because he'd teleport around the map. It seems he was that fast at movement. He was that fast when it came to movement. It's like the equivalent of me playing Black Ops 3 and World War II Iron-Sighted.
We met this first. Okay, it wasn't Dova. I don't think.
No, it was not Dova. Dova was nowhere near that.
Where did Mix Bush?
No, Splooch wasn't the person either.
I can't remember that other dude that we used to play.
Dank.
Black Ops.
No,
5.
Dank wasn't it either. Dank was one of our old friends, but he's not that old. And also, he didn't have Ghost.
That been UK?
No, it wasn't UK. He didn't even have Ghost.
Okay.
Bro, what was that other dude that we always played Call of Duty Black Ops 4 with when we played zombies?
I don't know, man.
Vinny?
Because he would get pissed
No,
off because
Vin-
I was using the
He doesn't have Ghost either.
No, not talking to you. Talking to I'm talking to Ghost. I'm talking to Ghost now.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna actually end the stream. I'm gonna end the video, and then I'm gonna let
Jay.
Jay finish up his build here. And
you're
then-
gonna hop on something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on something else.
Depending on what it is, I might join you.
Okay, question. Alright, I'm gonna tell you how long I got on my rec room. I got 5 hours. If this
Wait.
hurt,
We got more.
Ghost, you got 6?